What's up, everyone? It's Doug the Dog Guy, owner and founder of Bad to the Bone Pet Care. I'm out here enjoying a very peaceful afternoon by the koi pond with Turkey. Say hello, Turkey. He's focused on a squirrel over there. I just got back from Texas, from the Texas Pet Sitters Association conference a couple of days ago. I apologize for missing last week's video. I'm sitting here by the koi pond and I was scrolling through some of the comments on my previous videos, and I saw someone had asked me to share my favorite resources for pet sitters and dog walkers. Before I get into that, please smash the subscribe button to stay up to date with my weekly content, and share any resources that you find beneficial down in the comments below. Now, I think this is a great question because when I started my business 8 years ago, there were no resources for us pet sitters and dog walkers. I think Kristin Morrison had a book out at that point. She was really about the only resource besides Pet Sitters International. And that's what really led me to start this YouTube channel. You know, I know what it's like to start a business and to try to scale your business without any real help, without any really good resources. So that's why I started this YouTube channel and why I am so passionate about helping other pet professionals become successful. And I think without a doubt, the best resource that we have as pet professionals is each other. Talk to your other local pet sitters, dog walkers, dog trainers, veterinarians, groomers, anybody and everybody in your local community that is also working with animals, also working with the local families. Talk to them and use them as a resource. That is one of the best things that I ever did for my business. Was as soon as I started 8 years ago, I contacted all the other local pet people and said, hey, I'm Doug the Dog Guy. This is what I'm doing. This is what I hope to do in the future with my business. Tell me what you know. Let's bounce ideas off of each other. Let's go have a beer. Let's go have coffee. Let's do our dog walks together and just get to know each other. And having that community to learn from is so beneficial. You know, I started by reaching out to individual people, and then now I actually run a local pet professionals association. But, you know, use each other. I tell everyone, I say this in my videos very often, that there are way more pets that need help than there will ever be pet sitters. And then once you've reached out to your local community, do that on the broader scale. You know, you have such an amazing resource within the different Facebook groups and the different podcasts that are out there that allows you to connect with pet care providers not only from across the country but worldwide. You guys know that my favorite resource outside of our local community is the Pet Sitter Confessional podcast and their Facebook group, Sitter Confessionals. They cover all of the major topics that you can think of on their podcast. They interview some of the top pet business people in the world on their podcast, and some of these people are, including myself, are active in that Facebook group. There is amazing advice being given every day in this Facebook group. It's such a wonderful resource. There's some other good Facebook groups out there. I really like the Dog Walker to Dog Walker Facebook group. I really like Pet Business Support and Resources. I'm an administrator in that group. There's tons of them. I'll put some links in the description of this video to some of my favorite groups, but utilize those resources. That stuff is free and it's just amazing. I also like NAPS, the National Association of Professional Pet Sitters, and Pet Sitters International, PSI. I'm a member of both of these organizations. They're both highly respected organizations in our industry. They both have certification programs that I have gone through in the past, and they hold some online webinars as well as some in-person conferences. I will be at the PSI conference in Cleveland this September. Use those resources. The Covered in Pet Hair show here on YouTube is another great resource. She interviews some really great professionals on her show. And then the Boss Your Business Pet Business podcast by Candace Stagnolo. I probably butchered your name, Candace. I'm sorry, but that's another great resource. There's some great business coaches. I offer some occasional coaching and consulting services myself. There's some great books out there. I love all of Kristin Morrison's books. And then talking about like some more specific resources when it comes to actually running your day-to-day business, you guys know that I love Time to Pet for scheduling and payment and all of that stuff. I use Acutraq for doing background checks on my team, using Google Drive and Slack to keep my team organized. FetchFind is another great resource for some online classes and things like that. Pet Pro Hero is good for getting your online first aid and CPR certifications. Let me know what you guys want to know more about when it comes to this stuff in the comments below, and I'll reach out to you individually in the comments. I can make more videos like this. And email me any questions that you have. And if you're interested in talking to me more about coaching and consulting services, you can email me at doug@badtothebonepetcare.com, and I'd be glad to help you in any way that I can. I'm Doug the Dog Guy from Bad to the Bone Pet Care, reminding you to stay positive.